Hey everyone. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? I ain't gonna be on here long just to let y'all know how what's going on. What's going on, everyone? How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Just come on for a little bit. What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Hey, April, how you doing, babe? How you doing, babe? Just see what's going on. How's everybody doing? Thank you for everyone for joining me. I appreciate you. How's everybody doing? Hey, CC, baby, how you doing? How you doing? Hope everything is everybody having a good Monday. Everybody doing well and everything. I hope so. Hey. Hey Global, how you doing, babe? How you doing? How's everybody doing? I just come on to check in with you guys. Thumb up at the video, please. Thumb up the video. I appreciate everybody. Thumb up that video. I appreciate you. Ooh wee. Thank you. Hey Nita, how you doing? Yeah, that's good, April. Yeah, look, it's getting there. We got 40. I said, let me come on for a little bit. Just for a little bit, just to check in. Y'all, this is the first time in a few days. Hey, Freckles. Afternoon, boo. Afternoon, Tussa Sassy. Hey. Tussa Sassy, how you doing? This is the first time in after this for the past few days, y'all. Honestly. I wanted to be selfish, but I also wanted to let you guys know that my foot is okay. It's okay, you know, it's got its ups and its downs. It's got this, it's got that. But it was more so the adrenaline running, me trying to get things done, and then I wasn't expecting that phone store shit. That was a nightmare from hell within itself. You know, it was just a nightmare. And it was like I wasn't ready for all that. I wasn't planning on all that, but that's what had happened. I'm glad it's over with. And I still, honestly, you guys, I still didn't get the 5G phone, but I got a phone that's working. I won't be going back to that particular spot. I won't be going back to that particular spot because the gentleman that had waited on me, I didn't even want to be bothered with him. And it was just like, it's one catastrophe after the other. And it was just like, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm not going to be mad and upset because y'all, at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, I didn't have a working phone. I had my phone was okay, but it needed to upgrade. Instead of me getting, I should have got the Moto G, the one up. Hey, real mamas, thank you for joining me. And y'all, at the point, I should have got the Moto G 5 Plus. But when I got to that stage of that phone situation, I didn't care if the damn phone was titanium, long as it worked. Because that was like a nightmare for me. And you know, all the apps don't open up in the store. If you all guys have been in the phone store, and all the apps don't open up. Okay, they don't always open up. So I came home and I opened up the rest of the apps myself. But it's just like you get these people, and that includes myself when people come to my place of business. The attitudes that these people be having just be outrageous. It just be outrageous. And you can just see it like this man was so over his job. He was so like, I didn't even have enough juice on the phone to record because that's what I wanted to do because I knew once I got back up here, y'all could have seen what I was talking about. You be like, yeah, Missy, you right. His persona was just too much for me to take. I started this journey on Monday. Every other day, I was back at this phone store with this particular phone. The third time, I just told the gentleman, I don't want the phone. I had told him that before I even got up there. I say, sir, I'm not trying to make any trouble. This is a Jake phone. Something is wrong with this phone. It's just not working. I'm just, I don't need my money back. I just need something that's workable. Trying to meet the people halfway. Mind you, the young lady done cut me off my phone. It was just an ordeal to deal with. Yesterday was much better. Today, I didn't have no phone trouble. It's just like the littlest things it wasn't mind boggling, but it was a hell of an inconvenience because why would I? Yeah, Freckles, I end up with a Motor 4G. Motor G4. Yes, I got me something to talk on. I'm recording on it now, girl. I just went ahead on and got the next best thing because I didn't want to. It was time to go back to work. Now, in the summer, I probably won't buy no more material from them. I'll find me something that is satisfying with me. Because the phone shopping that I was so excited about getting me a new phone, after going through all of what I went through, the desire was gone from me. At that point, Freckles, all I wanted was a working phone. That was it. Because that was too much of an ordeal. Hey KC, it was too much of an ordeal. It was like black folks on black folks with fucking attitudes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the one who's spending my money. No, no, I didn't get no compensation. They did. You know what, April? I should have went to Tower City, Cleveland, with the young gentleman in the beginning. It wasn't the young lady at the place. It's just that I went in the ghetto and I got ghetto service. Okay, I'm just saying. But the phone itself, April, the phone itself was a defective phone because it was like the video messed up on Wednesday. Then the next day, when I got the phone that day, when Wednesday after the surgery, the brightening and lightening button for the clarification of bright and light, that kept slipping. So that was the second thing that I noticed besides the video. I never did get a chance to record a video on that damn phone. Every time I got ready to try to record something, something went wrong. How I found out about that I won't hold a video is I was on Duo and it just I was on Duo less than 10 minutes and it went from 90% to 30% battery and couldn't hold no another charge. So within the Dream 5 phone by Cricket, it's something manufacturally wrong with that phone. So I didn't want it anymore. And it was a 5G. I thought this phone was a 5G, but I only paid less than nothing for it. I'll get me another phone when the feeling come back in me because right now I am not excited about anything that has to do with the freaking phone. Nothing that has to do with the phone. It's gonna take me a few months to get over this tragedy because this was a nightmare. Okay, a fucking nightmare. I'm gonna need a 5G phone and a better phone for better cameras. But April, right now, baby, this week alone was too much. Was way too much. Give me a second, y'all. Way too much. Way too much. It was way too much. You know what? The service, real mamas, I really never had no problem. But this shit right here, I'm really am thinking about changing my carriers. It wasn't the carrier per se. It was the retail outlet that really got me. It was like, and I'm trying not to. It was just, it was too much, and I wasn't in the best of shape or feeling well myself, and that's why I was trying to be. The service is part of AT&T. But the people out these outlets, these little retail places, is like whoever the hell you is by. It was like the man was like he was tired of his job. You could just see the attitude that he had behind it. The young lady, she do the best that she can. She was okay, even though she cut me off for $8. But things happen when you keep, you're a human being, can and wrong things. But it was just like he was just tired of his job, like he didn't want to be there. He was just so over what was going on. You know that type of look. And in all honesty, maybe he shouldn't have been there that day. I don't know. But I never did want this man. He's about my age, 50, 50 some years old. I never, anytime I went in that store to pay a bill or anything, I would go to the young lady because I didn't want to be bothered with him. But she wasn't there on Saturday. So I had no choice. It was just like he was just so way over a lot of shit. He was just through with it. And I said, oh, I could open up my own apps. After we tried to open up a few little apps and it was downloading slow. He could have been doing it. I don't know. I just told the man, I'll take it. Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Just let me get on out the way because see, I'm the bitch with an attitude. I'm the been up here since Monday purchasing the phone. I'm waiting on y'all to put my money back on the card. So if anybody got an attitude, it should be me. And I'm really not trying to get an attitude up here, sir. I am just trying to get a workable phone. That's all. You thought somebody had stole this fucking Kool-Aid. But having attitudes on top of attitudes. Yeah, I'm gonna end up. Yeah, you're gonna have to get a 5G eventually. So I just call myself April trying to get a little jump on it. And I liked it the way that the cameras and the portrait and everything for a YouTuber and you coming on here, it had the things in there that the cropping, the size, the pixels. When I read it, but the reviews is suck ass clearly, but it had what I had wanted in a phone, but it didn't work. So I'm gonna have to go back and research. Yeah, I don't think that he should have been at work that day, April, because he was just like, oh, I'm so over it. The look, I'm just, and I've been there. Oh my goodness, I've been there. But it's somehow, some way, you have to, you have to muster through it. I mean, I'm not a good person to even, honestly, I sometimes, more than I would like to admit, let my emotions get the best of me. Yeah. So, but I just knew the look that he had that day. It's like he was just so over some shit. And I'm like, okay, just let me get my phone and let me go on about my business. I've been there. I was there a few weeks ago. Probably be there again tomorrow. But it's just like, okay, I just left. Got my stuff, came home, did what I needed to do. I wasn't gonna sit up here and argue with this man about a phone that I know that's defected. I know I went through all the limits that I could with this phone. Okay, and I wasn't going there. I just wasn't. Sometimes it's just best. What no need to go in there with the man. Yeah, because we it's been a lot going on, and if I can really look on the outside and look and just tell, he was the only one in the store. Was nobody in the store. Period. Even when I was doing my transaction, one little African gentleman came in, paid his bill, and that was it. But you could just really tell, hey Brooklyn, you can just really tell that he was just so. Either he could have been fed up with me, or I don't think so. I just think that he let he was just fed up with period. Like, don't want to be at work, gotta be here, probably can't get no employees. I'm in management, like you said, April, so I understand the dilemma. You're like, oh, like today, oh my goodness, it's Monday and Thursdays we get a truck. I couldn't open the doors once again because the truck is all over the place. The gentleman put the truck up the best that he could. We didn't have a mail. We didn't have not one mail in the store to put this truck up, but it was a mail, two mail schedule. Did they show up for work? No. So it's all female crew. One with a messed up foot, over 50. Hey, Keisha. Yes, CC. It wasn't necessary to get. It wasn't necessary. I wasn't gonna get nowhere. I still didn't have that phone. I just wanted to get rid of that phone. Sometimes you gotta pick and choose your battles instead of arguing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was just I just had a stroke of bad luck this past week with a phone. That's all it was. That's all it was. I was having a little bad luck. I was having a little bad luck. It was very peculiar pickings though. I wish it could happen after my foot had healed though. But you can't always get what you want. Everything happened for a reason. I don't understand it, but it sure in the heck happened. I just had to get through it. Ooh, I just had to get through it. And me cussing, I'm like, huh? And what's the beautiful outcome of it? That I did have some money in case which I was at an inconvenience. At least I did. That wasn't the last of my money, so I was able. And matter of fact, they owe me money from the phone that I bought. They putting it back on my card. So the phone was just a dud. The phone was a dud within itself. That's what that was. It was a dud. Nice, pretty phone. That's about all. Big 6.8 screen, 5G, but don't work worth a doo doo. Don't work worth a damn doo doo. Hey Angie, how you doing, babe? Girl, Angie, talk finishing up that damn phone don't work worth a doo doo, Angie. But eventually, I will go back and research. Not right now, cause that's gonna be another headache. I was all right with what I was getting, but I'ma look, but not right now. Maybe in about a month or so. Hey, love Blake, how you doing? I'll look in about a month or so and see what I can get. I'm just not. My little enthusiasm has been shot out the window for sure. I don't feel like that no more. I just don't. But I got something now, so it's better than what I had. They just didn't have any cases with it. You know what I'm saying? And I should have went the other direction. But the young, I just, sometimes when your first mind tell you to go someplace else, that's where you needs to go instead of settling on the first place. I should have just went a little further. And I had said that in the beginning. But the young lady with her service, it wasn't bad. It's just that everything was bad timing. They couldn't help that the phone was defective. And that's what I had to keep thinking to myself. They only selling the phone. They may be reselling refurbished phones. How do I know? When they go behind that wall, I don't know what you're coming out with. I don't. But I know that this particular model and series of phone is a defective phone. That I do know. And I'm cured to have not this phone again. I didn't argue or scream at that man. I just want to say, I'm good. How you feeling, love Blake? And sometime, y'all, this past few months, been going through some things. Personal, some not so personal. but personal and new. No problem, Jess. I'm just on for a little quick check in, and it's just not. I mean, cussing people out, trying to get to the bottom and the fact of the matter is not gonna work for me, especially when I'm not understanding. Amen, sis. Amen. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. It is still a day that we got to have a testimony. Whether it's good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, we're still here to talk about it. And that's what I'm learning, y'all. It's a lot of things that has come along, and where I would usually, honestly, pop off at the mouth or say my piece, but sometimes it's just not best, especially when you understand the situation, but you like in the middle of it, and you didn't know that you were in the middle of it, and when you actually find out that you were in the middle because you were being protected for whatever reason that the situation may be, but you were being protected or being sheltered. You have to, and then when you find out about the situation, you're right, Casey, you have to pick your battles. When you find out about the situation, the characters in play, you have to really, you got to really be careful. You have to be careful, especially if you loving up on these people and liking these people. You really have to be cautious and mindful that it's just not you, even though you didn't know. But you just gotta think about others sometime, and that's what I was going through. Like, well, if this was me, what would I have done, or what would I have done? I'd have been truthful about the situation, honestly. But some people don't care to be truthful. They try to go around it or pussy pop or backpedal around it, whichever form you want to call it. But you just gotta be careful, and that's why one of the reasons why I wasn't going off on this phone, these phone folks. They caught me at a good time. I just want a phone, and I don't want to argue with nobody. Just can I get a phone? Yes, can I have a phone, please? I'm willing to pay my money, and I'm willing to act with some get me right. But it just wasn't good service, and it was a dud phone. That's all that was. I can't. I'm like, But let me see. What you been busy today, Jess? You been out running errands? Yeah, I was gonna actually go live at the when I was having, well, what would I call it, slash brunch, lunch, dinner. I went to Longhorns for lunch. Well, after work I got off at 2, and I finally wind down, and I went to Longhorns and got me some lunch and came on home. 'Cause yesterday I was actually, by me running around. Hey P Davis, how you doing? I was running around so much, going back and forth to the phone store, I wasn't able to do my chores the way I wanted. It's doing good, KC. I just need to get that soaking on. I haven't been able to soak it like I'm supposed to. I've been on it, but I'm gonna get me some soak on after this. That's for sure. Okay, Jazz. I'm gonna have to get me I think my son told me a wireless keyboard. Logitech keyboard too. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I can hook this up into that. So I can start going back up on my YouTube on the TV. And since if I got me blowed up on here and I'm back here doing it from there, I could do it from there. But I just left a little grocery store. Hey, Sweet Plum. How you doing today, babe? They had a table because you. Hey, Jackie, I don't want a desk. I don't want a desk. No, I don't want a desk. But I want something like a folding table because I don't want to put too much in that room. I want something that I can spread my stuff out on and then break it down and still have some room and move it to the side. You know, something that's collapsible. With a desk, you put it in there. Oh, baby, it's over with. I'm undecided, but they got it. But much as I'm spending for the damn table, the table is like I think it said 50 bucks, 50 bucks. But the table is worth it. I don't know if it got to fold and unfold. I didn't get a chance to look because it was up on display up there, and I was just wanting there to give me some. Right, I just wanted to give me some coffee creamer and me some junk. And I didn't go back because I got a bag. I keep telling you, I'll be going in the grocery store. I got this aisle called the closeout aisle. That's how I fixed up my house. I got to stay out that aisle. I don't need nothing. I mean, not that I got to keep going in that aisle, but I'll find something to buy. Okay. Yes. Yes, April. It's a folding chair card. That's what I was looking for. I was the Dollar General, right here, Dollar General. But this one is nice, y'all. It's real nice. I'm thinking about mhm, exactly what I'm looking for. I might go get it tomorrow. You can't let nobody steal your joy. And you know what, Sweet Plum? I'm still learning that today. And that's why I know I get quiet now. When I see people want to steal your joy, I be like, oh, do Jesus. I just be quiet on their ass. I don't say nothing. I let them be where they at because maybe they going through something I don't understand. But if I woke up today, I got something to talk about. Y'all, oh Jesus, do Jesus, do Jesus, do Jesus, do Jesus. Hey, let me tell y'all. I was on the phone with Candy Cane. Shout out to 216. Me and my girl on the phone. We on the phone rapping and tapping. Right? We talking. I got off at 2 o'clock, right? The bus stop is like less than it's less than a minute away from the job. You got to go out and you got to go to the corner right there. You come out the job, the corner right there, but you got to cross the street to the next, light to get to the bus stop. But you have to be out there. Y'all heard me talk about getting that bus going down the street, right? It's the 78 coming out of Brook Park going westbound to the lake. I said, y'all know I'm getting ready to go, right? I'm gonna be on that bus going down the street. I'm going to get me some, some lunch and dinner. Oh, Missy, we know you gone. I said, anything that y'all want me to do. So, you finish up your little tasks. You do what you gotta do. Okay, y'all. I have done crossed the street. Okay, y'all with me? I've crossed the street already. So it had to be at least one light. My bad. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm on the wrong thing. Nice, Jay. Nice. It was exactly one light because I had a lady come up and she wanted to do the computer, but we couldn't get to the computer because it wouldn't let us sign in. So I told her, it's okay. I told her to come back tomorrow. Hopefully that it'll be back up because the young lady couldn't get her on. It would have been too much for her to try to help this lady to get on and off because I was leaving out, right? Like I told y'all, one light. I gotta cross the street to the bus stop. As soon as I cross the street, the bus stop is right there with an apartment building, KFC, the pet spa, and all that. So I'm waiting on the bus to come out the transit station, right? I'm looking. Okay. I don't know which way the cars were coming, I'm at the bus stop talking to Candy Cane. And I moved a little further up away from the curb, okay? But I have my back turned because of the wind. I'm standing by the utility pole, the main box, right? Something say, you around your so turn around. Okay. Some just say turn around. As I begin to turn around, white and a red car, couldn't tell you what the make and the model of the car was. The white car hit the red car hit the white car, and they all did a full donut. Airbags flew out and everything. The white car spin so hard that it was sitting in the crosswalk where I had just walked across less than a minute before. Baby, I on the phone with Candy Cane. I say, "Do Jesus? Did you just hear this?" She say, "What the?" I say, "Girl, car accident just happened right behind me." Some say, "Turn around." Hey, Nate. I turned around. All I seen was cars hitting each other. This is in full live action. I'm standing there like, "Hey, Cap." I'm standing there like this. Cap and Nate, I'm done. I hadn't even smoked shit. I'm reaching in my pocket. I done already smoked my cigarette. You know my next thing is going for my blunt. I'm standing there like some just say turn around. As I turned around, all I seen was the cars flying into each other. I don't know who was in the wrong and who was in the right. And I'm stuck on stupid parked on dumb. I'm like, it was the Lakewood city worker in the truck behind them. Or city worker. I don't even know if it's Lakewood, but he put on some yellow hazardous lights. Baby, I'm like this. P. Davis, I was done. I was like, because I had just turned around. And I'm turning around. And all I see is cars flying into each other. Baby, I say, do Jesus. Do Jesus. The whole traffic street just stopped. Because these two cars it was something off of, baby. And it took, yes, Nate, I was already at the bus stop. I got out there early because I was going to give me a little dinner, give me a little lunch. I said, "Oh, I'm finally to wind down. Everything is copacetic. I'm going to go enjoy this day, get me a little lunch, come on home." So I went to Longhorns. So I'm waiting on the bus, but you got to be right there, Johnny, on the spot to catch this bus. So I'll get off the corner because that whole strip is bad, like my right in front of my apartment building. Some just say turn around. The Lord say turn around. Because that's what it was. It was the Lord. All I seen was cars flying into each other. I'm like, good God Almighty. And I'm stuck. I said, "Girl, did you hear this?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm across the street. Thank you, Jesus. I just had walked across the street the light before. It was only one light after me. Then the accident happened right after that. I walked on red light, stop, it go. Red light one more time, then hit go. And that's when somebody hit each other. Baby, ooh wee, you ought to see me. I'm like, ooh, where the bus? Where is the bus? But I'ma tell you, that particular corner, West 117th and Franklin, yes, it was April because I just I tell the kids when they going to the store across the street to the gas station, y'all need to walk in the crosswalk. I done seen the old lady get hit in the crosswalk because the man wouldn't stop. I done seen 3 or 4 accidents on that corner prior to this accident today. I done seen a lady got hit. We called the ambulance. We ran out of Taco Bell and we seen her get hit. We was having a managers meeting. Last was a month before last, one of my Uber dudes towed his car up Candy Apple Red. Coming out to get that whole strip. Last night I thought a 747 landed in the backyard. It's been some strange shit going on, and it ain't the weed that I've been smoking. I could have swore to God I heard the jet engines. I say, damn, did the bitch land on the highway? Because I am close to the airport. But I swear to God, the 747 landed at the motherfucking goddamn highway. He made an emergency landing. I'm at the window like this. I swear to God, I heard a 747. I said, what that bitch landed? Where? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Are you? I say, oh shit! I ain't playing, Nate. Y'all done heard where an airplane had to make an emergency landing on the highway. I swear to God, I looked out the window like this. What did motherfucker at? Because all I heard was an engine of a 747. I'm like, oh shit. And I wasn't dreaming. I say, what the fuck is going on? Shit. It's crazy. It is crazy. P. Davis, I was hearing some strange shit, but I swear to God, last night I heard something like an engine of a 747. I know I live close to Hopkins International Airport, but I don't live that goddamn close. Well, I should be able to hear your motherfucking engines. I don't know, Love Blake. I didn't see nothing outside. The street was clear, dusty looking, but clear. But I ain't had no glasses on, but I went to the window like this. I ain't see nothing. All I just, no, no, Auntie ain't had no gummies. I don't know. Maybe I was tripping. I ain't asked nobody else in the building did they hear the shit. Cause you know I live by myself now, so I can't ask my son. But I don't know if I want to ask nobody else. Hey, did y'all hear this last night? Cause you know I don't want. I think I'm gonna have to keep that one to myself. I swear to God, I said, oh, they done blow. I done got a whole plane story together. Oh, he done blow the engine. I was tired though, but I know what I heard, y'all. I can't see, but I can hear. I can't see what the fuck, but I can hear. You know, when you can't see, you pick up on your other senses. I was hoping in my case I did. I don't know, y'all, but I swear. Then, hey, this is why we sick, y'all. Nate, baby, I should have took a picture. We had a little snow on the ground yesterday morning, honey. A little snow on the ground. It's crazy. Yes, P. Davis. I mean, it was loud, y'all. I do live, I forgot, is it less than 4 miles from the airport? I think it's less than 4 miles to the airport. Less than 3 or 4. Okay. I do hear the planes, okay, but goddamn, I ain't never heard them like that. I ain't never heard them like that. Shit. Well, you can hear they. No, I ain't never heard them like that. Nah. Mm-mm. Nah. Mm-mm. No, I ain't never heard him like that. Got me looking out the window. I'm thinking he done landed on the motherfucking highway some damn way. Yes, it is very windy. It is very because it was raining earlier. Now it's sun and shining. It said we got 60%. It's gonna be raining for the next 3 days. It's very windy. And then I'm living up off the lake, and that cold air coming up off of there, baby. Like I'm hopefully in the next couple of weeks, do or die. I'm ready to ride my bike. Hey, Vibrant. Yeah, this is this. Yeah, it has. But spring, you know, we done did all this spring forward, spring back, and all this shit. It do not feel like spring because I still turning on the heat. Matter of fact, it's on right now. Mm. But I don't know. I was so glad, y'all, when I walked across the street. I was so blessed. I was so blessed. And then y'all know I be going to the bus stop. Yes, Jazz, I'm turning my heat on tonight. It's supposed to be going down to 30 something. Shit. It's supposed to be 60 during the day. It's 44 right now, but my bones be hurting. Yeah, I got my little heater on right now. Yes, I do. Touch that. That's where it's at. Yeah, that's where it's at. Lord have mercy. I've been to touch some shit I ain't got no business touching. On this phone. I don't need no more phone trouble. Yes, April. Yes, ma'am. I do believe, because I swear. Mm-mm-mm. And I don't know if it's man or woman in the car. I know the young lady. She had a 30-day tag in the white car, you know, a new license plate with the paper license plate that she had just got from the dealership. Um, it took them a minute to get out the young lady to get out the car in the white car, the young girl. Um, I don't know who was in the other red car. They couldn't get out the passenger door because the men went over there. You know, people rushing to their aid. All that person airbags all the way around. Of course, with that impact was out. They were shook up. The man called for the ambulance and everything. I just wanted to get back, remove myself from the scene, y'all, because it was like literally right behind me. Because I turned around and I'm turned around and I was floored and flabbergasted all at the same time because I've never you witnessed some shit like that on TV. Yeah, oh Nate, yeah. Oh yeah. The way that white car was like it was, you know how some of the sidewalks is slanted when they turn, you know how they be slanted. That car was sitting right in the sidewalk, like it had parallel park in the sidewalk, but it didn't. That's how I got spent. April, it happened so fast. I was like, instantly, my instincts, the Lord say, turn around. I turn around, and this is happening. I'm like, and that's when I told you I was on the phone with Candy. I said, "Did you hear that?" She said, "What was that?" I said, "Girl, I just witnessed a car incident, but I don't know who's in the wrong or who's in the right. But there's no one. The people is rushing to their aid." That's how floored I was. Honestly, I was floored because I had just walked. I had just tiptoed through that crosswalk. As you know, I can't walk fast with that shoe on, so I had just made it across that crosswalk. Then it was one more light, and then because me and the lady that was doing the paperwork at the job, we walked through the light. Then I stood there and waited on the bus. She went through the other light. By the time she had crossed the street and got by the pet spa, the next light, that's when the accident happened. It was just so. I mean, I couldn't tell you who was in the right and who was in the wrong because they come through that little dip right there. You know how to hit certain things. They want to just speed. They don't. It don't care. That is a bad spot. Like in front of my apartment, it's a five-way intersection. Was it a week or so ago? I told you guys about maybe 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago on a Friday or Saturday night. Son of a bitch drunk came straight through the don't do not enter sign. Straight through the do not enter sign, knocked the goddamn sign, bent it on his back like it wasn't shit, and left the fender out here at the front fender of the car and kept on going. The little boy said he had, because see, most of these cars, if you have some of these people, these college students stay right here, and he parks his car up the street. So he was saying he was going to get his car to bring it back to park it right here. Because when I get my groceries or whatnot, they let me park right there, bring my groceries upstairs. So he was going to get his car to bring it back to put it in the yard. He said he had just made it over the little walkway on the way to the next walkway, and here come this car. He witnessed it, hit the pole, and kept going. Bagged up after it hit the pole and kept going. They got a divider. They said just the month before I had moved in this apartment, they said they had got that divider fixed as the car was sitting up in front of the apartment building. I done sat in my window and I've seen 2 or 3 accidents. Honestly. Hey, Mom G. How you doing, babe? I know. But that strip right here, Franklin turns into Hilliard. So you go down this road in front of my apartment from Hilliard to Franklin. At the end of this road is 117th in Cleveland. That's what it always happened. I don't know. I've seen so many right in front of Taco Bell, right in front of the little bar. It's a 4-way intersection. They don't give a hell how they speed. I done seen it all. It's a bad little accident. It's bad right there. It's bad right in front of my apartment. Yes. Because they said, my landlord said, you'll look up, when he told me, he said, you'll look up a car, be sitting right in front of, he said, they done come through the divider. I've heard that. I'm sitting here doing something. I'm out front doing a video or something. I went to the front. And I'm on a video or upload or something. All of a sudden, like I said, I live on the street that's called Hilliard. I live in Lakewood. We made in a bowl. So it's a lot of dips and turns and curves. Y'all think Tita got some curves and some dips. My street started going up like this. And it winds. And it's come down like that. Some bitch came down Victoria Court, which is to my apartment. I have 2 addresses. Spent around, came around the back, spent around. 5-way intersection with a yield in the road. Girlfriend and her baby end up up yonder. Went through the bus stop thing. Okay. In somebody's damn yard. What we didn't know, there was a baby in the car. It was crazy. But that today right there, y'all, I just stood there. I'm not going to even, I'm like, I just stood there. Because the Lord just told me to turn around. He said, turn around. Turn around. Look behind you. You know, that type of feeling. Turn around, look behind you. And I did. And that's what I said. I'm like, oh, God. And I went ahead and I went on, caught the bus because I had to wait because the way that the accident had ended up, it was right, the bus has to veer over, come to the curb. So I had to wait flagged the bus down because the police or the ambulance was on its way, hadn't gotten it, because it happened that instantly. And I can tell you, 2:02 between 2:02 and 2:03, 2:05 in the afternoon, Monday today, as the bus come out of the rapid station, it picks me about three minutes after the hour, because it runs every half an hour. So this was the 2 o'clock bus coming out of um, West 117th Rapid Station. And it happened at the corner of West 117th and Franklin. So it was just crazy. I'm glad the Lord told me to turn around. I don't know. I hope everybody is well. I don't even know. I know the person in the red car wasn't able to get out the car. Their side of the driver's side was total. It was that total. It was caved. That car was caved in. It was from the side caved in. It was caved in. So I don't know. When the bus came, I got on the bus. I went down to 117th in Detroit. It was on the and it was on a boat. It was on the borderline of Cleveland and Lakewood. So I didn't know which one was gonna come, Cleveland or Lakewood. It was right on the border. Because you cross the street, you on Lakewood. You cross the other street, you on Cleveland. So I don't know if it was man or woman, child in the red car. I know they probably did, April. I don't know. I just wanted to remove myself from the scene. Now y'all know I'm nosy, but I wasn't that nosy today. Mm-mm. I wasn't that nosy today, baby. Some things it was just better left alone. I'm like, oh wow. I went into prayer mode, of course. But I did call the job back. Because they tell my Missy, be careful. Because the girl said, I will take you home if you want me to. I'm like, no, baby girl, I'm good. I'm okay. I said, I ain't in that much pain. I said, I'm just going to go get me something to eat. I was going to stop at Target, but I didn't have my groceries because I need to pick up me some paper towel and some toilet tissue. But I just went up there to Long Lunch, had me a little lunch, and that was it. I wasn't doing nothing special. Mm-mm. But I just hope everything is well with the people, because, baby, I'm glad I had just got through that walkway. Wow. Because I would have had to walk the opposite way, or either basically the way that the accident was, I would have had to walk down the street I couldn't have got to the bus stop. The accident was right there. So I had just made it to the bus stop, and yeah, I'm hoping so too, Sweet Plum. So if I didn't make that bus at 2 o'clock, I would have probably had to wait to 2:30 or 3 o'clock, because there's no telling what time they got that cleared up. Because that's a main strip. Because that man turned him he was some type, I think he may have been because he was right behind the I don't know which car was first, the red car or the white car. He was by the gas station when the accident was going on, and he seen the majority of the accident, because he as soon as them cars hit, he turned on some. He was a utility worker or something. He turned on some hazard lights and had a van. He blocked it off. He instantly blocked it off and got on his earpiece. He instantly blocked it off. So, like I said, the Lord put people in right places at the right time. He does. I don't know, baby. Because I called Taco Bell back because they know I had just crossed the street and they knew I was getting on that bus early. And just to calm their nerves, because they couldn't open up the doors today because we didn't have enough workers. So I know it was that loud that if you got them, we all have headphones, you could hear this. That's how loud. Because it's like the buses, the bars here. Okay, and it happened in front of the bar. The bus stop is like right here, and Taco Bell is back over here. So you gonna hear it. And it pushed the car in front of Taco Bell a little bit where you can see the front of the car. Because it was spinning, it was in the middle of the intersection when all the action happened in the middle of the intersection to where it knocked them straight. I swear to God, I've never in my life seen anything like it. That they was pointing towards the traffic. One looked like it could have went one more spin or one more good push. It'd have been in the front of the bar because the crosswalk is slanted with the bar. So one more good hit, that white car would have been sitting in the doorway of the bar because the red car was pushed forward the way it had stopped at the completion of the stop. You can see it at Taco Bell. Say we can see the car. It's toe up. Because when I called back, when I got down the street, I said, "Hey, I'm already on the bus. I'm just to let y'all know it is an accident out there. Y'all might want to you're gonna get some people coming in and out of because they're gonna have to do a reroute because that's main traffic, so they're gonna come around the back and cut through." So I was just glad I made it across the street because I ain't wanting to witness that. You know, things happen, but I was so glad that I was like, "Oh, Jesus, thank you. Thank you, Lord." I don't know if I know it's a young lady that was in the white car. She seemed to have no, I couldn't really see. She got out. She was devastated, of course. I don't think that she had no physical injuries that I could tell of. Mind you, I was getting on the bus because I know the gentleman asked her that. I don't know about the person in the red car at all because that young lady was walking around. She went over to the red car and she asked the person in the red car, "Is they okay?" That's exactly what she did. Everybody was calm and courteous. So I'm quite sure the girl in the red car, the white car, just got it, just got the car, just got the car. Had a 60 to 30-day tag. You know how you get them from the dealership now. So I don't know. I just pray that everybody's all right. And I made it across the street. Like I said, "Oh, do Jesus." And then I get to the bus stop down the street, Nate. I didn't meet the homosexual, Nate. No, Nate. I didn't meet the homosexual. But I met another hobo motherfucker, though. And he might be a hobo motherfucking sexual, too. I don't know. But that crumb snatching motherfucker, man. I ain't never talked to this dude. That's the one I told y'all. He was out there talking about his dang is bigger than the one that was out there at the bus stop. I had a live going one day, and I had to cut the live real quick. He called me Miss Taco Hell. I don't give a damn what he called me. Leave me the fuck alone. Of course, of all the days I done seen this accident, praising Jesus, thank you, Jesus, for getting me across the street and getting me on down the street, okay? I gets to the damn bus stop. I say, "Oh, damn. That's the one I told y'all got mad with the man and went up to the man's car. And the man told him to get away from his car. Then he gonna tell the man, my ding-a-ling is back there." He didn't say ding-a-ling. Hey, Anthony. He didn't say ding-a-ling, April. He didn't say ding-a-ling. I'm just keeping it clean. He didn't say ding-a-ling. Y'all know what he said, okay? April, all the man wanted to do, the man didn't want that nigga running up against his car, okay? He was begging for some change or begging for something. Dude told him, "Get away from my car." Why you gotta be an asshole, man? I just need some help with this and I just need some help with that. So all of a sudden he broke with it. My you know what is bigger than yours. I bet you don't get no new you know what. I say, All because the man tell yes, Jazz. All because the man tell you to get away from his car. You gonna say that your penis is bigger than his penis? How you know how big his penis is? Yes, yes, Abe. Yes, he did. Just, just out of nowhere. All because the man, nigga, don't run up against my car. Why are you running up against my car and I'm getting ready to turn in traffic? He was stopping every other car. That what he that what he told the man. So of course I get to the bus stop the day after witnessing. Well, I can't say I witnessed the accident. I just knew it was an accident behind me. I was there when it happened. He at the dang bus stop. So he gon' the little girl come out the little high school, Lake Erie International High School. He gonna tell the girl she mean. She always been mean. Her name is Miss Taco Hell. That girl don't know me from a can of paint or a jar of pickles, and I don't think she gave a fuck. But then what he gonna tell the girl? I still ain't talked to him. I said, you know what? I need to get my bike together. Girl, he April, the reason why I don't even speak to this man, number one, he used to come in Taco Bell with his little drink where he done stole from the gas stations and shit, right? He wanted a cup for some ice. I gave him a cup for some ice. In the process of him grabbing the cup from my hand, he gonna grab and scratch my hand. I say, what the fuck wrong with you? You know that old nasty geezer type, old geezer type of shit. Gonna scratch my hand, bitch. No, and then gonna grab his groin. I've never spoke to him since that incident. That's been about 4, 5 years ago. So every time he see me, I pay that bitch dust. I'm gonna give you gonna come in the store. You gonna bug all the people in the store. I give you a cup so you can pour your beer in it. And when I give you the cup, you gonna take the cup out of my hand, then scratch my get the fuck out of here. Like I don't know what the fuck that means. And then grab your groin all at the same time. If I didn't get the hand scratching, I damn sure got the groin grabbing. Nate, maybe back when we was younger or something, that might have been cute. I don't recall me even thinking that was cute back then. Nasty. But I need to hurry up, get this foot healed because I was supposed to be riding my bike, y'all, even with this type of weather right now. But yeah, gone fishing. It was too much. I never cared for him, but I just don't speak to him. Cause see, the more that you speak to him, the nastier and more belligerent he get. And when he was telling the little girl all about the story, the little girl wasn't paying him no attention. He telling her, hold on, let me talk to you. The girl didn't even want to hear what he was saying. I don't even. That's what I'm saying, April. I had to think about. I don't even think that was. I don't even think it was cute back when I was younger. I don't think I got down like that. I don't think when the guy did that, you gonna either ask or something. I don't ever think that was cute. Not that one. I don't think that ever was cute. In all honesty, I don't. It was just like, and I'd like, oh Lord, please hurry up. And April 14th come, check out my toe. I'm gonna try to see if I can ride my bike, just not every day, but every other day to get back into it. But he would be at the bus stop of all the days today. But I haven't, Nate. I ain't seen the other guy that called himself Carly at 2 something in the morning. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't seen him. I haven't seen him. But it's enough of them other fucking fuckers at the bus stop, though. Good God, this bus stop this past 2023 been a motherfucker. 20 to 2022 to 2020. I wonder what 23 gonna bring. What 23 gonna bring? Cause this 20, 21, and 22, these motherfuckers is out to lunch. Mm. But it happens though. I don't know. Ooh, for real. But hopefully, like I say, I'll be praying for the people. I couldn't even tell you if it was man, woman, beast, or child. You know, of course it was an adult in the car, but I couldn't tell you male or female. Man, it's something. All this they talking about motherfucker got kidnapped at the damn rapid station that I be at. These motherfuckers crazy. Right, but I just hope next one, when I start back catching the bus, it'll be a little bit better. Maybe the pandemic, something. And I just heard about that one. Lord Jesus, I need to get on my bike real quick, real quick, real quick. Cause these folks snatching folks at the rapid station, taking their cars. You just be beating my ass because I got lint in my pocket. I'm gonna get my ass beat because I got lint in my pocket. Because when you look at me, I ain't gonna have a motherfucking thing. You just gonna whoop my ass, take my phone because I got lint. They don't give a fuck. They just fuck with you to be fucking with you. Gonna whoop my ass over some lint. And don't think they won't do it because they will. Because they just that nasty and ornery. Just that nasty and ornery, y'all. Y'all, thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to get on off here. Just wanted to give y'all that little update. The toe, it's the toe. It's doing okay. I might have to start back to driving, Freckles. I don't know. This season has been a season, baby. Whew, I must admit. Thank y'all for joining me. Everybody have a blessed and a wonderful evening and the rest of your week. I'll be talking to y'all in a couple of days. Later, y'all.